My name is Lindsay Hurst. I work at Platinum Pacific Partners in Executive Search. I work in the listed equities team, specifically buy side, sell side. I also look after investor relations for listed companies, that's publicly listed companies that you can buy shares in. Environmental, social, and governance. You may have heard these terms bandied around the market. Effectively, it's a way of responsible investing, and it's a framework that ensures that our listed companies are investing in an environmentally considered and friendly way, in a socially responsible way, and also in a highly governed way that ensures that it's a responsible investment. An ESG analyst is responsible to work within a fund or even within an investment bank in their research house. If you break it down, what they're there to look at is for listed companies. What are the risks? If we're looking at a BHP, an ANZ, a CBA, any of the listed companies, what are we looking at from an environmental, a social and a governance perspective? That's a really big key risk here, and ensuring that we're responsibly investing across the PRI, which is, of course, the very well-known principles of responsible investing. ESG analysts within a super fund, investment manager, investment bank, or even actually ESG analysts within investor relations teams for corporates now, they're actually quite similar because they're all looking at the same principles. Making sure we're aware of what the risks are, making sure we're on top of best practice, and ensuring that we are responsibly investing. The type of issues an ESG analyst is thinking about every day. If we think about the E within the ESG, it's environmental. So where are we with our carbon footprint, carbon emission, net zero, for example? With regard to social, modern slavery, governance, where are we with women on the board? Where are we with our gender equality issues? To crack into ESG within the investment world, you need to have a passion. One, for markets, and two, genuinely for ESG. And whether that's environmental, the social side of it, or the governance, or all three, it doesn't really matter. What we like to see is people that are bright, young, hungry, market participants who really genuinely want to make a change for the better. I think the really important thing you need to remember about being in ESG, whether it's within an investment bank, whether it's within a super fund, or whether it's within a listed company within their ESG and sustainability team, is with capital behind you, you have the ability to make enormous change. And I think that's a really powerful place to be. If you want to move into being an ESG analyst, you need to do the basic reading. What is PRI? The UN principles for responsible investing. Markets, understanding what listed equities, for example, looks like. I think it's important to understand valuations. You can do valuation courses online. I think it's important to be across the key issues. I'm typically looking for people that have got great grades in their undergraduate. Typically engineering background, commerce. I love people to have done the CFA ESG course. It's all about reading, thirst for knowledge. Read everything you can, PRI, ESG, going onto company websites and downloading their sustainability reports and reading them, familiarising yourself with the jargon. It's meaningful, it's powerful. I love nothing more than when I see a young candidate come to me who knows the key issues better than I do. That's really powerful, and that just comes from a natural, inquisitive mind going onto websites and reading for themselves. Building a network, crucial. I was told this from my first head of research when I started almost 20 years ago. So whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's reaching out to headhunters like myself, we are more than happy to help connect you. Your network is everything. What we've seen with ESG in Australia is that, particularly over the last 5 years, it's become increasingly important as companies adopt best practice as funds, custodians of capital. They take this more and more seriously because they have to. And so as a result of that, what we're seeing is that whether it's super funds, investment banks, or listed companies, they are really building out their ESG presence. Demand for ESG talent in the last 5 years has really exploded. And it's probably not surprising because I think as more companies and managers of money understand the crucial importance of ESG and ensuring we're not greenwashing and doing it properly. They need to build out that capability and ensure they are in fact being best practice. What we've seen over COVID is that we had closed borders and this demand for talent in this space was huge. We've seen a lot of rotation and frankly it's not a very deep market here. So the advice I give to many candidates I speak to, whether they're older and wanting to pivot into ESG or whether they're young and thinking about a career in finance, is ESG and sustainability, it's of growing importance and it's here to stay.